I'm not dead. At least. This doesn't feel like any heaven I've heard of. When I woke, my lungs were burning with the stench of diesel fuel and salt water. The air was thick, heavy enough to crush. Low-slung steel plates hovered inches above my head. I reached out. My fingertips brushed against a bulkhead cold, rusted, unforgiving metal. Where I remember my 70th birthday. It was only a few hours ago. The Hawaii sun was blinding, the kind of perfect day that makes you squint. My grandkids were tearing across the lawn. Someone had placed my old Navy cap on my head, but now I'm lying in a cramped berth. The ship is swaying with that rhythmic, sluggish tilt of a vessel at anchor. No, this movement. I know this rhythm in my bones. I sat up. My knees didn't creak. My back didn't ache. Something was wrong. I looked down at my hands. The skin was taut, the knuckles firm. No liver spots, no tremors. These were the hands of a young man. I looked at the bulkhead. The white paint was yellowed and peeling, scarred by a jagged dent in the metal. I knew that dent. A midnight drill gone wrong. Someone had slammed into the door in the dark. I remembered him. We called him Skinny. Memory hit me like a tidal wave. This wasn't just any ship. This was a destroyer. I stood up, my feet finding the floor by instinct. 3 steps, left turn, 7 more steps, there. I stood in the passageway and stared at the whole number painted on the wall. USS Ward. My heart hit my ribs like a lead weight. The USS Ward, the destroyer assigned to patrol the perimeter of Pearl Harbor. How the hell did I get here? Hey Mike, what are you staring at? A heavy palm slapped my shoulder. I spun around. A young sailor stood there. Barely 20, thin as a rail. Skinny. The name fell out of my mouth before I could think. He blinked, then let out a sharp laugh. Sleeping on the job again? The old man's face is already turning black. You want a one-way ticket to the brig, the captain. My spine stiffened. Aren't you supposed to report for duty? Skinny asked. Shift just changed. We're heading back out on patrol soon. Patrol? Right, this morning we had just finished a routine sweep. Now, we were supposed to be having a short breather before heading back out. I opened my mouth, but the words wouldn't come. Is this a dream? If it's a dream, why is the cold of the metal so real? Why can I smell the grease on his uniform? I stumbled to the porthole. Outside lay Pearl Harbor. The water was a sheet of glass. The sky was a piercing, cloudless blue. It was a perfect Sunday morning. Too perfect. Mike, someone barked from the end of the passageway.